La gourde filtrante OCO, technologie de la NASA, permet à toutes les personnes qui pratiquent un sport de se réhydrater sainement absolument partout. Elle élimine les principaux contaminants néfastes de l'eau du robinet, chlore, pesticides, métaux lourds, médicaments et métabolites, ce qui permet naturellement une meilleure récupération et de l'énergie en plus. Très économique et écologique, 0,07 centimes d'euros par litre, la gourde OCO permet de se passer de bouteilles d'eau. Il n'y a que le filtre à changer tous les 400 litres.
So you build up to an absolutely massive fight in one of the bigger, more famous arenas in the world. So I'm curious, what has Fight League been for you in preparation for this fight, knowing you're going to fight in one of the bigger cards of the year?
You know, the biggest card in my heart is Paris for me, always. But I'm very happy to fight in New York because I like Vegas, but I love New York. I have already been there 2 times. One of my best friends is married to a Philly girl, so it's not far from here, so I'm happy to be here.
You can't really compare Philly and New York. So I'm curious, obviously they gave you Matt Frevola, who's a popular fighter here, so when his name came across your desk on that contract, what went through your mind?
I like the guy because he took the challenge right away. He's taking risks because obviously he's ranked, I'm not, and I believe he likes challenges, and he's not afraid to brawl and to go against me. So it will be a great fight. I'm expecting a tough guy. He's well-rounded. He has good cardio. He believes in himself like I do. So it's a fight between 2 tough guys.
Obviously in Paris, you got a massive ovation and you were the fan favorite. Here it's going to be the opposite, I would imagine. He's going to get the cheers and you might get the boos. Does that change preparation at all, or is that just noise to you when the fight's on?
You know, in France it got legalized very lately. Obviously I did only 2 fights in France for the UFC. Before that I was traveling all around the world to get fights because in France I couldn't, so I have always been booed and I have only been cheered in Paris, so it's not a problem for me. I like that.
Matt in his last few fights has had a lot of knockouts, but before his last few wins he hadn't really had success striking until early in his fight. It seems like he's gone through this growth in the last few fights very specifically. So what have you seen from him recently that maybe he wasn't doing in his early fights, if you have watched his early fights?
Obviously he's more experienced and he knows his strong points better, and he tries to explore, to use them a lot better and a lot earlier in the fight, and more strategic with his strong points.
And final one for me, I'm curious if you noticed, but after your last win in Paris, a lot of fans online dubbed you one of the most violent fighters in the division. I'm curious, do you like that moniker of being known as one of the most violent fighters in the lightweight division?
Yeah, I'm here to take the BMF place, you know. I'm only here for that. I'm doing war since I'm 17, so no worries.
Benoit over here. I think when this fight was booked, a lot of people kind of saw similarities in the 2 of you, right? Your fighting style, your excitement, your willingness to brawl. I guess, how similar do you feel like Matt Frevola is to you, and I guess where are the differences?
I think we have a lot of, like you said, there are points in our career and in the way we fight that are similar, but we have also 2 very different approach of the fight, and he likes to get the finish. I like it too. Yeah, it will be very intense. It will be a great fight, a tough fight, but I feel you will see the differences on Saturday night.
Quick question for you, Benoit. Matt has kind of thrived in these spots that he's been the underdog in the past 3 fights. He's been a pretty big underdog in all of them. I'm just curious, like, does that play into your mind of you're a pretty big favorite here, Matt kind of thrives in this role? Do you worry about that at all?
Absolutely not. As you can see, the bookmakers make a lot of mistakes. So I don't give a about the bookmakers' odds. I'm here to fight. I'm here to get the victory, to conquer, and he is here for the same thing. He's a tough guy in the top 15. I'm expecting a tough fight. I'm not expecting it to be something else.
Benoît, ça fait moins de 5 ans que tu t'entraînes véritablement en MMA, pourtant tu fais déjà jeu égal avec les monstres de la catégorie, dans la catégorie la plus chaude. Comment t'expliques ça?
Beaucoup de discipline, un entraînement intelligent, un emploi du temps, une formule d'emploi du temps et un staff d'une très grande qualité, une aventure familiale forte et beaucoup de foi. Voilà, tous ces ingrédients-là réunis.
Et toute dernière question, Kamaru Usman disait que pour lui la meilleure sensation c'était de sentir qu'il brisait mentalement ses adversaires. Avec toi on a vraiment l'impression que ça arrive lors des derniers combats. Est-ce que tu ressens ça aussi quand tu combats?
Oui bien sûr, lorsque tu diminues l'adversaire au fur et à mesure du temps, tu peux sentir lorsqu'il est pas loin de craquer et ça fait partie des excitations du combattant.
Merci.
Yeah.